For many years, our Sydney Catholic schools have had a strong commitment to the education of gifted and talented students. In response to community feedback, we commenced one of the most exciting system initiatives that we have ever undertaken.
The Newman program isn't just about having a satellite class of children who are gifted and talented and highly capable. The Newman program is a sort of pivotal part of the teaching and learning model in our school.
There are a number of things that make the Newman Gifted program different to any other program for gifted and talented students. It was developed and continues to be informed by contemporary research on the needs of gifted and talented students and the teaching which must occur to cater for these students.
We really wanted to formulate our teaching and learning principles around several quadrants, but two in particular. Personalised learning was very important to us here, and academic excellence. And Newman really provided us with a structure and a series of opportunities to get that right.
My son started in the Newman program when he came to Marcelin in Year 7. It's important, I think, for gifted children to be challenged and to be learning in an environment where they're with like-minded children who also like to excel and be challenged.
The normal class, if you knew it all, you just sit there and you just get more work. With Newman, we just get different work that's better for you because it focuses on more than what we need to know.
It sort of feels special to be in the Newman group, especially coming up to it, because everyone's like, oh my gosh, you're in Newman, that's a good achievement.
We looked at differentiation of programs for students, how to identify gifted and talented students, students that may be twice exceptional or those students that are under the radar.
Schools that take part in the program must undertake a formal process of accreditation to become recognised as a Newman gifted school.
We're certainly very proud to be an accredited Newman gifted education school. We worked very hard as a team to meet the standards and meet the criteria required for that process.
Having the Newman program accredited, it just gives me more peace of mind knowing that there has been a lot of research put into this and the school will be following set standards of what is the best way to use gifted education, and it has an overview so that it's a well-run and well-rounded program for all the children involved.
This accreditation process is rigorous and standards-based. It is a significant point of difference to all other systems offering education for gifted and talented students. It's not enough for a school to be just involved, but they must perform and adhere to a set of gifted education standards developed and assessed by experts. These experts include academics and staff external to Sydney Catholic schools.
After 25 years working with gifted children and their parents and their teachers, it was the first time I'd seen that the way the program was being introduced, it wasn't just the school was talking about their gifted students, they were talking about them as part of their whole community.
The teachers are trained in gifted, they understand the needs and the characteristics of gifted students, that being gifted is celebrated. The teachers have the qualifications. They have qualifications in gifted education and they're interested in taking that further and learning more and doing postgraduate study, and they're supported to do that. They know what works for these students and they know then how to actually put it in place in the classroom.
For me, the Newman program I've seen during that 5 years has probably been the most transformative aspect of teaching and learning here at Good Samaritan. It's filtered through beyond just the teachers of the Newman program.
Good Samaritan Catholic College has just been an amazing school for all of us, and not knowing that it was a Newman school, I think we just wanted to try our best anyway, and being given the opportunity to be in the Newman stream, I have this opportunity now. I didn't even know they had it, so I'm going to make the most of it.
I was wishing to get into it, and then I got in. When I did, I walked in there and I was like, this is the start of something special.
Schools have found that the specific training has had a school-wide impact, with the education of all students in the school benefiting.
There's one area that it focuses on that I've never seen focused on in any other program, and that's the social and emotional development of the gifted student. And to have that embedded within the program, I think is remarkably fruitful.
But the whole point of Newman is a lot of creative minds thinking in society applied forms. So there's a lot of hands-on learning.
What I love about Newman is that our potential has truly been recognised.
If I were a parent seeking an appropriate placement for my gifted child, what is it that Sydney Catholic Schools has to offer that might respond to my child's needs?
This is a new opportunity for parents to look at schools more locally, if it's a Newman school, than they've been able to do in the past.
I think one of the key benefits we were hoping for and have seen from the Newman program is that desire or love of learning. I think the key benefit is pushing themselves to achieve their best.
Because we recognise here also that a gifted student isn't a perfect student. A gifted student is someone with great potential, and it's our job to remove the barriers that might be inhibiting that learning.
A gifted person is someone who's good at a particular subject or more than one, and they work very hard in that subject.
Not just thinks how everyone will think about it, they normally think outside the box.
Children who want to extend their learning can show off a bit of their talent in that particular subject. Subjects like maths, and there's English and literature and writing, there's art, there's and there's drama, there's a whole genre of things that you could try out for.
So this is my guitar that I made in my passion project in history. So I love to create things to present my work, and also this is my camera that I've made in the makerspace in science.
We're all just on the similar level, and we all want to try and be our best and try and push each other to be the best.
You're mixed with people who have that same bright spark, that diamond that they want to share, that idea that they want to share.
Okay, the benefits of the program haven't been just academic for my son. He has an enthusiasm for learning and coming to school, being with his friends, taking part in special activities with his friends or through the Newman program. It is keeping my son interested and passionate in learning. It gives them an enjoyment of coming to school.
I was astounded at how this program pulled together all of the things that I valued in all of the programs that I've ever been engaged in.
It's great to think that in the space of the last 3 or 4 years we've gone from an almost negligible provision for gifted education to one that we can stand up and be very proud of.
I'm immensely proud of our growth so far in this vital area of education, on the value of this outstanding program to the learning and well-being of all of our gifted students.